Overall, I enjoyed this movie. But the thing that was running through my mind through this whole movie was that I have seen this before, and it's called Black Dynamite.
Yeah. It was very on the nose, self-aware.
I think it was designed to be like that.
Yeah. It was really exploitation-y.
Yeah.
And I like that they kind of went there with that. Yeah. It meant that Jamie Foxx could be the pimp with the outrageous hair and have the lines respect that cuticle, baby. Oh, fucking hell. It was so cool, man.
I love it.
Yeah.
Bitch, get your ass over here before I beat you. I'm sorry.
It was a Players Ball Pimp of the Year, 94.
Players Ball Pimp of the Year, 97. Just remember.
Bitch, you're going to make me sweat in first.
You know what killed me? Was the what's-his-face. The best coat I ever had. It was a polar bear. It was the whole thing. It had the claws and everything.
What killed me was just the fucking bitch. I'm gonna get out this car, get out this Goodwill suit, and I'm gonna beat your ass in these Gucci boxes if I have to.
Oh man,
Jamie Foxx is just next level.
Yeah, really is. He brought something that tied that whole film together.
Yeah.
If you didn't buy the outrageousness that Fox was sort of putting down, it wouldn't have worked. Because John Boyega, while he's mad in this role, I really liked this role for him.
Same.
Yeah.
It was a bit more understated, no screaming, which I really liked because they didn't fucking have him over in Star Wars like, Ray, Ray, which I fucking hated.
Yeah.
What a waste of a fucking actor. So they have him in this, and he has like this fucking presence about him. His jaw's a bit like that beard accentuates the jaw. He's got a look. He's got a fucking.
It's also the fronts he's wearing.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Just work, man.
Really good overall role for the old Boyega. He got to stretch a little bit. That's what I like about it. And he wasn't like over the top. Like I'm hearing he is in bloody Woman King and all that sort of stuff. Like he's just really understated and probably closer to how he actually is. He looks like what's his face? Kaluuya.
True.
Kaluuya is really understated and only like, when he's feeling like loosey goosey will he get into that bag, but
yeah. But that's also based on the character arc as well. When his character's at that point, that's when he fucking brings it.
Yeah. Shout out to Kaluuya as the accent god in this movie as well. 3 different accents in this movie.
Kaluuya or
sorry,
Boyega?
Fucking Boyega, my bad.
I always wondered why they didn't cast younger for Blade. Like you had the Kaluyas, you had the Boyegas, like you had these boys, the Damson Idris, like you had them there, man. Like they're ready to go.
Yep. Yeah.
That's the new that's the new breed right there. That's a new crop. The dude that plays was it Sam Smith? Is it Sam Smith in One Night in what's it called? That movie? One Night in something?
One Night in Miami?
From that new Exorcist Believer.
Yes. That guy.
Yeah, Lamar Odom.
He loves that.
That's
my guy, man.
That's a king right there.
Oh, Lamar Odom?
Yeah. He's the guy from what's his face?
Who is it?
Glass Onion. Is it Leslie Odom Jr.?
Leslie Odom.
That's the O. Fucking Lamar
I was going to
Odom.
say, Mr. Earringbacks.
Lamar Odom. Is he the basketball player?
Yeah. The one that was married to Chloe.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. So what a first name basis. Is that Khloe Kardashian, mate?
Maybe.
CK, baby. CK.
Well, keep up.
Always, because it's always the Earringbacks line that he said.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, shit.
Next level.
Yeah.
It's weird to see, like, cool. He's so young, but he's, like, in that movie, he's got a child. in the trailer for Exodus. Always like he seems a bit too young for all that.
Yeah, true.
And she looks like she's 10, 12 years old.
Yeah. Maybe Adam when he's young.
Maybe.
He could be like a real good for his age 40.
Maybe.
I was gonna say, I think he's like 40 something.
Is he?
All these actors, man, they look young, and then when you like find out their age, I'm 52 years old. It's like, whoa,
Yeah, he's
easy.
42.
That man older than me. You know what it is?
Born.
You don't have to fucking work.
There's no stress.
You don't have the pressures of a 9-to-5 job. I'll tell you that much. Just so this Leslie Odom is just pitching. All day is pitching, dog.
That's it.
Leslie Odom looked like he got that I work out 7 days a week figure on him as well.
The O, like calling it O figure. Oh, shit.
Physique.
There we go.
He's a full figure now.
Fuck.
Shit.
Only problem is he's a bit short. He can't play Blade. Even though Wesley is short, when I think about it.
There's always...
Don Cheadle's taller than Wesley.
That's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
What about Trevante Rhodes?
Whoa.
What a fucking house.
That's
that is a full figure O.
that's the S tier for Blade for me.
Yeah.
Trovante, machine.
They would get some of the maddest fucking shots. If they shot it fucking beautifully, they get some of the maddest shots with that horse.
Yo. Never disrespect me.
He could do the Baldy with the tats all over his head as well if he wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think that guy ever cuts his hair though. That was a bald cap in Mike, yeah?
Yeah, it was. You could see it. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Didn't commit all the way.
Yeah, that was a bad ball cap. Yeah. Getting back to Cloned Tyrone. I liked the movie. I really enjoyed it. The only thing that kind of got me in the movie was when he kind of goes into the story about his brother getting killed by a cop. And then it sort of brings in that racial tension and that sort of, that sadly, that trope, that sort of is usually the case in some of these movies.
That was one of the things that I had down. Like, I didn't like that. I think for me, it would have felt better if someone within his community actually killed his brother.
Yeah.
Like, because
he's all about he was slinging.
Yeah, making the community better after that, right? Once he finds out about the clones, it's all about like, oh, okay, we got to work together, and you know, black actors, man. What's the space? But then it's some cop killed my brother.
Are we allowed to go into spoilers?
I was a week now.
Yeah, it's Netflix, man. Jesus.
I was hoping when he was speaking to the older version of him, and when he brought up Ronnie, that he was going to be like, it was never a cop, and he says it was someone from the community, but he gave him a different memory, just so he could keep the peace. I would have liked that, because that's what I was thinking that what was going to happen, instead of I just gave you one memory, whereas I keep the rest of that pain type thing.
Yeah.
Go on.
What saves that whole sort of trope for me is that it is exploitation. So it has to be stereotypes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why the hoe character is so hoish, the pimp character is so pimpish, and the dealer character is so dealerish.
Yeah.
Kiefer was wasted in this movie. Why did they cast him?
No clue.
There was no shock value that it was like he brought nothing else, and there was no physicality there. He was supposed to be a presence, but it didn't really sort of bring that Kieferness to it.
Yeah.
He could have delivered that speech from the car without like us actually seeing him the very first time he stops all those people, and I would have
Yeah.
known straight away that that's Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh yeah.
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 It would have been cool if he was in the car as well, because it would be like the depictions of the man in the old films as well.
Yeah. So the movie is one part Black Dynamite, one part Undercover Brother, but then that last part is Bioshock Infinite, which is wild.
Yeah. Comstock.
Yeah. But it
The
it
boss.
worked. It was fun. It was a lot funner than some of the other shit that we've gotten on Netflix lately,
Yeah,
which
it's
has
one of the better
just
movies
been,
I found.
yeah,
Yeah.
it really, really was. It was funny. There was enough there to kind of keep you going. And the grain,
I was
the
about to say.
fucking grain, mate.
It was beautiful.
It was
Yeah.
like its own character in the movie.
Yeah.
It
At
made
one
the
point
feel.
there was a hair on the what's his face on the bottom. You can see the hair like beautiful.
That's fucking cool.
I
And we
love
nominate.
the bass. Sorry,
No, you're good.
the bass in this movie was next
Yeah.
level. Like
Yeah.
it was booming bass. Like when they were in that car, I had to turn my system down because it was like shaking the door behind me.
That
Wow.
sounded so mad though.
Mm.
Before he opens up that door and all you hear is just
Yeah.
and I love that they didn't shy away from the violence in this movie as well when it did happen. Like you see him come out of that car and then you just see the shots come out his back like that.
Yeah. Poof, 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 poof.
Fuck, that was cool. I like that there wasn't a big cast for this movie as well. They kept it very tight. Like you did have a lot of extras, but the main characters were always there and always present, and they really set them up really well for that like relationship too.
It's that post-COVID baby.
Yeah, true, actually. But the grandest exploitation film you'll probably ever see, that shot of Jamie Foxx riding in the convertible and all those other cars, that is a fucking A1 top tier shot, man.
Yeah.
When he like fist bumps that over the other car, this is like
Straight away from
Gold.
me, it was just my man.
and any movie that plays fucking thank you. I wanna thank you. Heavenly Father. That was just jamming. Soundtrack on here was fucking sick.
Yeah.
Nice mix as well. Like there was newer age shit, but there was also the old classics and whatnot.
Yeah. 100%. I love that guy though that shoots him at the start when he's rehearsing the lines. yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good, Denzel. Wait, Booker Eli or Training Day? Booker Eli. Fuck, run it again.
I can't believe he just runs that guy over at the start.
Yeah.
So wild to me.
Yeah.
Broke my goddamn leg, man.
But I like that. I like that it was sort of that unflinching sort of style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it just leaned hard into the R-rated, but then it had like that wacky, zany sort of fucking the clones and shit like that.
Who directed
crazy.
this?
Jewel Taylor.
Jill Taylor. It was like Craig Brewer. No.
Nah.
I know the name from something else. He might have directed an episode or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that name before as well. He did a really good job.
Mm.
It wouldn't have been easy.
No, not at all.
And all of the main leads had something to do.
They weren't
They
just
didn't just like, yeah, or they didn't just have them there just to kind of have them there and then they kind of go along with whatever the other person says. Everyone kind of had a little vibe.
Yeah. He did the screenplay for Creed 2.
Ah, nice. The only, like one of the things that I didn't like about the movie is that it probably runs about 10 to 15 minutes too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of that was kind of setting up the vibe and the characters and whatnot in the middle. But there is fat in the movie where it drags a little bit and it kind of doesn't move as fast as it probably could because
Yeah.
that I expect in an exploitation movie that first like 20 minutes to kind of set up the vibe, get the
Mm-hmm.
characters all sort of set up, but then it's kind of got to be like bang bang bang, like working up to a crescendo.
Yeah.
It just sort of explodes.
When I noticed it was too long when they hit the hour mark and they were already introducing sort of like the everything falls down moment and now they got to
Yeah.
pick themselves back up.
Yeah.
And one of my gripes with that moment is that I knew what was going to happen as well. I
Mm.
was like, all right, cool. So Boyega's going to try go back to normal life. Tiana Paris is going to try break all this shit open and she's going to get kidnapped and that's going to fucking uh, make him go back and try and fix everything now.
Yeah.
I didn't mind the last 5 to 10 minutes how they're setting up like, the kind of Us sort of screenplay where it's around the world.
Yeah. Yeah, same. It did have a bit of us to it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
That's why I'm thinking like Boyega would be awesome in a Jordan Peele movie as well. I was about to say
Oh,
say
yeah.
yeah. I was about to say a Peele movie and then I was gonna have to pause it. So
Yeah.
Boyega on the peel.
Yep.
But I think they meshed the vibe of having that super eerie mixed with a blaxploitation, mixed with like a bit of action in there as well.
Hmm.
I would have appreciated someone a bit younger than Kiefer Sutherland for that role as well for the heel.
Yeah.
The
Kind of
heavy.
didn't have to be anyone. Could have just been. Because if you were going to cast Kiefer Sutherland, you give him more to do.
Yeah,
Like, legit, in that bit, he just stayed in the one place shooting. He didn't do anything.
She could have snuck around him and
Yeah.
flanked him. Like, that's what I don't get.
100%. And that's right. He does do it. He does kick someone's ass in Gucci boxes, and at the end there.
Yeah. Yeah. Jamie Foxx is MVP in this movie for me.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I think overall, I would chuck this movie on when I've got nothing to do,
Yeah.
and I just feel like watching something that's like comedic and light, and I can just get through it.
Yeah.
It's a nice little background movie for me.
Yeah,
Like, if I'm cooking something, I'll just chuck it on, and then I'll be able to, like, peek in every now and then.
Yeah.
Hey, Jamie Foxx.
When you hear the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I do hope we get like a sequel.
yeah,
Something. Kind of see, like, pick up with them, like, even if it's like 5 years down the track.
Well, I want to see his Houston version of himself. Because that Houston version, it would be wild.
Yeah. Yeah. Or the
There's some
Florida
wild boys
version.
out there, man.
The Miami version of him.
The New York version would be great as well.
But the Miami version, if they're going like full exploitation, could like synth heavy fucking score and shit like that. Yeah.
Lots of fluoro.
Yeah.
makes
But
you
it would
wonder
look
though.
like T-Pain.
True.
Yeah, it'd be like that. He'd have braids, but he had those metal things in his ear. He'd have that full-on,
Island Boys.
not Island Boys. Fucking Island Boys. You know they got a fucking
Island
OnlyFans
Boys.
now?
For what?
Jesus.
That was disgusting.
Oh, fuck.
It does make sense to make a sequel though, considering him at the end is Tyrone.
Yeah. But I think that was to show that now they're breaking up these clone factories and whatnot.
What's
They
this?
could close it.
Yeah. If they do make a sequel, I only want one sequel. So I want this to be a nice little two-hander. You know what I mean? I really thought there that he went into that place to get his brother.
Same.
Like, I thought there would have been a nice little clone of his brother that he could have brought home
Hmm.
to be his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe in the sequel. Maybe in
Maybe.
other parts, he actually has a brother.
Yeah.
You could switch it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice.
Give that one a watch.
Yeah, man, that's out on Netflix now.
Yeah.
Everyone should have watched that on the weekend.